Lam. 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 Release the mudra and continue. Lam. Bring the awareness 1 inch above the perineum, and this is behind where we urinate, in the middle of the body. As we gently contract from front to back, we do the mantra Vam, and we hold the ring finger pressed against the thumb. Take a deep breath. Vam. 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 We release the mudra and continue. Vam. 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 Now we go behind the navel, and as we draw in at the navel, we do the mantra Ram, and we hold the middle finger pressed against the thumb. Take a deep breath. Ram. 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 Release the fingers and continue. Ram. Ram. Last time. Ram. Now bring the awareness in between the breast and the middle of the body, and here we do the sound yum. And when we do yum here, we hold the mudra, the index finger pressed against the thumb. Take a deep breath. Yum. 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 Release the mudra and continue. Yum. 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 Last time. Yum. Now we bring our awareness to the throat, and here we do the sound hum. And here we keep the thumbs up mudra with a loose fist. Hum. 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 Release the mudra and continue. Hum. 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 Now bring the awareness to the middle of the head, and here we do the sound chum. And again, thumbs up mudra. Take a deep breath. Chum. 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 Release the mudra and one last. Chum. Top of the head, Om. And here also thumbs up mudra. Release the mudra and continue. Now we go on to our happy face breathing, the Ujjayi Pranayama. So close your eyes and bring your focus onto the throat and keep your focus on the throat all the time. And as you keep the focus there, make a big smile. And as the cheeks come out, feel a slight stretch in the throat. Keeping the focus on the stretch in the throat, inhale and exhale and feel like the air is rubbing at the stretch in the throat as you inhale and as you exhale. Continue. Okay. Now we can go on to our spinal alignment exercises, starting with the neck. As you exhale, bring one ear towards the shoulder and inhale, come back up. Exhale, tilt towards the other shoulder and continue. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now, as you come back inhaling, as you exhale, rotate the head as if looking over one shoulder. Inhale, come back, and exhale, look over the other shoulder. And inhale, come back, and continue. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Very good. Now, as we inhale, we take the head back, and exhale, bring the chin towards the chest. Continue. 2,
चलो इसको बंद करें
3, 4,
म्यूट को अनम्यूट
5,
म्यूट को अनम्यूट कैसे करेंगे जरा हेलो
6,
देखो अनम्यूट करती
7, 8,
आपको बुलाते बुलाते भी 8 हो गए
9,
ये तो
10, 11, 12, 30, 40, and last 50. Okay. Now we rotate our heads. As you exhale, chin to the chest, and as you inhale, we do a 360-degree rotation. Half the circle inhale, the other half exhale, and continue. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go in the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we go on to the shoulder exercise. As you inhale, lift up one shoulder, exhale, rotate it back and bring it down. Inhale, lift up the other shoulder, exhale, rotate it back and bring it down, and continue. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay. Now we go on to our hand exercises. Extend out your hand, and as you inhale, lift up the palm, making it perpendicular to the forearm, and stretch out your fingers as wide as possible. Exhale, thumbs in, and make a downward facing fist. Let's go. 1, exhale. 2, exhale. 3, exhale. 4, exhale. 5, exhale. 6, exhale. 7, exhale. 8, exhale. 9, exhale. 10, exhale. Now inhale and exhale, rotate around the wrist. Continue. Inhale and exhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go opposite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, bring the elbows in line with the shoulders. Palms are fully loose. We move around the wrist, but also the palms, the fingers, and the elbows. So let's go. Inhale, go up. Exhale, come around. Inhale. and exhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's go backward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Now we get hold of the interlocked fingers and bring it behind the head. And as we exhale, turn to one side, inhale, come back. Exhale, turn to the other side, inhale, come back, and continue. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's good. Now, get hold of your opposite elbows. And as you exhale, pull on your elbow and one elbow with the other hand, and you'll find the shoulder will stretch. And if you pull it strong enough, you may feel the stretch from the hip also. But the focus is on the shoulder. Inhale, come back, exhale the other way. Inhale, come back, exhale the other. Continue. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's good. Now, bring the hands behind the back and get hold of your opposite elbows or wherever the hand will reach. And as you exhale, turn to one side, inhale, come back. Exhale the other way, inhale, come back. Continue. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 60. That's good. Now, we can go on to holding the hips and keeping the thumb on the side and all the other fingers on the two sides of the spine. And as you exhale, push on one hand and make a backward arch. And exhale, come forward. Inhale, we go back. Inhale, the other side. And exhale, come forward. Continue. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Good. Now we will do both the shoulders together. Inhale, lift up both the shoulders. Exhale, rotate it and bring it back down. Continue. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and last 12. Now we can cross one leg over the other. And the leg that is on the top, you hold the knee with your interlocked hands. And as you exhale, you not only lift it up, but cross it over so that the one side butt lifts over. And you turn your head to the same direction as the leg you're holding. Inhale, release, and exhale, pull and turn. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now cross the leg the other way. As you exhale, pull, turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Now, stretch out the feet and we will do cycling with each leg. Inhale, lift up one leg. Exhale, lift, stretch it out and bring it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go to the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Now we can stand up and we will do the bend from the pelvis, the hip. For those of you who who have a balancing issue, you can hold the chair and do that. And for those of you who don't have a balancing issue, you can bring your hands behind the back and take a deep breath in and stretch back. And as you exhale, come down. Make sure the back does not bend. You're only bending from the hip. If you stay down over there, Ashok Batraji, if you do what you're doing, you have a chance of hurting a muscle. So the thing is basically, if you just come down and stay there, that is good enough. You will feel a stretch pulling right from the leg and going all the way up to the hip, and just stay there and inhale and exhale normally. Slowly the hip will begin to loose. Slowly inhale and come up. And you will see how much more you could bend just by staying over there and slowly inhaling and exhaling. Now we will go on to, we'll do alternate nostril breathing for a couple of minutes. Then we will go on to Kapalbhati. So go ahead and close your right nostril. Inhale through the left and feel intention of it go through the opposite side, through the right side, and lodging in the middle of the brain. And as you exhale, close the left nostril and exhale through the right nostril, and feel the intention come through the right side of left side of the head and go out of the right nostril. And then the reverse as you inhale and exhale. So continue that way. Okay. Now we can go on to Kapalbhati. And Kapalbhati, the experienced way of doing it, I will show you. But if you have difficulty with it, you can do the beginner's way. The experienced way of doing it is you begin by exhaling, and when you exhale, the abdominal area goes in. And in that state of exhale state, from here we start doing short exhalations. So it'll go like, you can hear my breath. So that is how it is going. That is how Kapalbhati is done. Very relaxed way. That way we don't exert yourself, and it has to be done without any jerk. What is the indication of jerk being done? Indication of the jerk being done is if you feel the shoulder lifting or this area all fully vibrating, then you know you're doing too much effort. So if you do light effort like the way I was doing, I'll demonstrate again. So this is perfectly okay. And the approach is literally like blowing the nose, but the only difference is when you blow the nose, you do with the jerk, which you don't want. And this is smooth, controlled way of doing the same thing. Now, if you have difficulty doing this, the alternate is the beginner way. The beginner way is keep your hands in your belly. As you inhale, feel the belly come out. And as you exhale, feel it go in and the pelvic floor pull up. Inhale and exhale. As you do this for a few weeks, you will develop the diaphragmatic sensitivity and better control. And at that point in time, you can just go like, each of you continue in your own zone of comfort.
Dr. Rajan, squeezing the button is necessary?
It happens automatically. Actually, squeezing of the buttocks, if it happens automatically a little bit, that's indicative of the full impact happening.
Thank you.
Dr. Rajan, Kapalbhati you can do after how many hours of food intake, like in lunch time?
It all depends upon the quantity and the kind of food you have taken. You should not feel the food in your stomach. If you feel the food in your stomach, then in which case you will find you'll start getting burps and things like that. Now, on the other hand, if you don't find, in general, you'll find for most people, 4 hours after a big meal, it should be sufficient to do Kapalbhati. If you have a small meal, maybe 3 hours. If you just had like a fruit, maybe 2 hours.
Thank you, Ji.
Dr. Rajan,
Yes.
does the same time restriction apply to Ujjayi Pranayama too?
Time restriction as in?
After the meal, how long? 2 hours to 4 hours?
No, actually, Ujjayi Pranayam is not sensitive to that, because in Ujjayi Pranayam, we are not contracting the abdominal area, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Ujjayi Pranayam is not as sensitive. You can do it maybe even an hour after a meal. It doesn't make any difference. In
Thank you.
fact, yeah. Some of you may feel a little bit of warmth or sensation in the head. So now let's go on to the Bahya Kumbhak. The Bahya Kumbhak is essentially, here we begin by taking a deep breath in. When we take a deep breath in, the belly comes out, and as we exhale, we take the belly in and we pull up the pelvic floor. When the pelvic floor pulls in, it is called Mula Bandha. When the abdominal area goes in, it is called Uddiyana Bandha. Then as you continue to exhale from the chest, when you're fully exhale, bring the chin towards the chest and hold out the breath for a few seconds. And whenever you're ready, inhale and take a full breath in, and the belly comes out again. And then again, when you exhale, pull up the pelvic floor, abdominal area, it goes in, and then the chest empties and chin comes to the chest. Hold it out for a few seconds, and then when you're ready, come back. And remember, don't do it forcefully or aggressively. Do it in a gentle flow. So the idea is that when you do it in a gentle flow, it will stimulate. If you do too much pressure and if you put strain in there, the strain will result in violating the nadis. It won't necessarily do you good. So let's begin. All of you, take a deep breath in. Exhale, pull up the pelvic floor, abdominal area goes in, chest empties, chin comes towards the chest. Hold out. For me, I'm doing the second exhalation now, but each of you are on your own track.
Can you check me, Dr. Narayan? Can you
Yes.
check me also?
Sure, I can.
If I'm doing
ahead,
okay or not?
Go ahead. Perfect. Arunaji, carry on.
Dr. Rajan, I have one question. When
Yes.
you release, first you release your Mool Bandh or you start with your Jalandhar Bandh? When
When you release, all the three bandhs begin to ease out. When
together,
you're
okay.
inhaling, all three are slowly easing out at the same time.
And when you release this, Bahya Pranayama, you release all three together, right?
Yeah, but slowly and gradually, not sudden release.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Dr. Narayan, can you repeat that, please? When do we release and when do we bring it in? Or
What we do is, as we begin to exhale, we start by pulling up the pelvic floor, like the buttock squeezing. Second, you find as you're doing that, the abdominal area is going in.
we do that while exhaling, right?
Exhaling. And as you continue to exhale, the chin comes, when the chest is empty, you bring the chin to the chest. Then when you're inhaling, you're actually releasing all the 3 points very gradually.
Okay.
Obviously, the throat will release more because you're lifting the head. And then you will find, but at the same time, the abdominal area is also releasing a little bit.
Yes.
And even less little is the one right at the perineum. So that also is beginning to release. So you just follow the natural flow.
Thank you. I got it.
Yeah. Now, this Kapalbhati, what it does is, it is particular, not this Kapalbhati, I mean this Bahya Kumbhak. It stimulates the entire abdominal area. So what is in there? The GI system is there, and also the urinogenital system. So all of that gets stimulated. Now what happens is, for some reason, from the Nadi readings we have seen, this exercise has a very powerful impact on strengthening the immune system. And it creates vibrations moving upward. So if you feel heat and vibrations, that is okay. But just make sure you're not doing it with too much vigor. Strain is not allowed. Obviously, this is not effortless. You have to make an effort, but don't let the effort cross into strain. Okay? So now, Kulvinder Kaur, you have a question. Go ahead.
Is it okay that it's heat? You said it is okay. I'm sweating like anything, and I started like shaking without my, control. Whole body starts shaking, and I'm like having sweat all over my body.
Yes. The only question is, were you putting too much strain, or was it not just normal level?
This is the first time I'm doing it, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, it has the effect of kicking out all the unwanted stuff from the system.
That's good.
Okay.
But it made me stop doing it because I started shaking.
Yeah, nothing wrong. Relax, and as you keep doing, you'll become okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So now let's go on to the we do normally Brahmari also at this time. So many of you are familiar with it. It is simply humming, and we do the humming with the thumb. We close the inner earlobe. The little finger comes below the nostrils. The ring finger just where the bony part and the soft part meet. The middle finger over the eyelids, and the index finger over the eyebrows. And then we take a deep breath in, and as we exhale, we we actually close the inner earlobe, and you can feel the vibration inside. Take a deep breath in, and we'll do 3 breaths. Now we can go on to our usual Bhastrika Pranayama. So those of you who do it regularly know what it is, but I will give a quick introduction. Bhastrika Pranayama is full inhaling and full exhaling, done in a smooth way, where the exhalation is slightly longer than inhalation. So when you inhale, when the lower lung breathes, the diaphragm pushes down and the abdominal area comes out, like the belly coming out. And as you continue to breathe, I'm looking at Ashokji and I'm saying, as you continue to eat. So as you continue to breathe, take the chest expands, and when the middle lung is breathing, and as the upper lung breathes, the shoulder pulls back. And as you exhale, all of them gently go down and collapse. Now, there are 2 hand positions you can keep. The comfortable hand position is to keep it right in your belly and feel the belly come out as you begin inhaling. And as the chest expands, you'll feel the fingers are pulling out a little bit, and the shoulder pulls back. And as you exhale, they come down. This is the easy way to do it. If you want a little bit more of a stimulated way of doing it, you keep your elbows by the side of the chest with the fist, a loose fist. And as you inhale, feel the abdominal area come out. As the chest continues to fill in, lift up the elbows, giving sideward expansion for the chest. And as the upper lung breathes in, pull back the shoulders and open out the palms. And as you exhale, close the fist and bring it down. Do either way, but the real aspect is only full inhalation and full exhalation. Exhalation being slightly shorter than the inhalation. So let's go. 1. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 30. Exhale. 40. Exhale. 50. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 80. Exhale. 9. Exhale. And 20. Exhale. Eyes closed. Observe the sensations within you. It could be in the head or any part of the body. Just keep watching. Now we will go on to the spinal mantra. We do the 7 mantras from the feet and ankle to the knees to the lowermost part of the spine, which is in between the buttocks and the back, and then the lumbar spine, the thoracic spine, the cervical spine in the neck, and then in the back of the head, in the very top, called the shikha point. The mantra for the feet and neck are the same, that is Aim. Now let us begin from the feet and ankle with mantra Aim, moving to knees where we vibrate Shim, and move on to the base of the spine where we do Jim. Aim, Shim, Jim. Aim, Shim, Jim.
I'm Shim Jim. I'm Shim Jim. I'm Shim Jim. I'm Shim Jim. I'm Shim Jim. I'm Shim Jim. I'm Shim Jim. I'm Shim Jim. I'm Shim Jim. I'm Shim Jim. I'm Shim Jim. I'm Shim Jim. I'm Shim Jim. I'm Shim Jim. I'm Shim Jim. Now we move from the base of the spine to the lumbar region, then to the thoracic or the back region of the spine with Jim, Jime, Haim. So let's go. Jim, Jime, Haim. 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 Now we move from the thoracic spine to the spine and the neck to the back of the head with Haim, Aim, Om. Let's go. Haim, Aim, Om. 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 Now we do all the 7 mantras in sequence, starting from the feet and ankle. Aim, Shim, Jim, Jime, Haim, Aim, Om. 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 Aim, Shim.
So now we will go on to the next round of Bhastrika Pranayama. So take your your position. Let's go. 1. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 13. Exhale. 14. Exhale. 15. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 80. Exhale. 90. Exhale. And 20. Exhale. Observe any sensation you feel in the head or anywhere in the body, and keep watching the sensation with your eyes closed. Mentally tell yourself, I give up all ideas and concepts and I care about nothing. I let go of everything. And if you have a personal mantra, you can do it. If not, just keep watching your breath as Om plays in the background. Mentally affirm to yourself, may I be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I am born. And with that as the thought, raise your hand up 6 inches in front of your eyes and look straight into the palm of your hands when you open your eyes. With that, we close the session. Is there any quick question on the practices we have done? Nothing outside the practice. We don't have the time, but if anybody has a question, we can answer it.
Dr. Rajan, I have a question on the practice. Can I mean, can we combine Ujjayi and spinal exercises? Because when you do that, you're anyway breathing, and if you breathe through the neck, is that problem?
We will answer that question tomorrow.
Okay.
There is somebody who asked how many times a day a person can do alternate nostril breathing in this thing. And essentially, it is for balancing the two sides of the brain. You can do it as many times as you want. It will not do any damage. There is no hurt whatsoever. Okay. So anything else?
Dr. Rajan,
Doctor.
last week we did on Sunday eye exercise with the eyes.
Yes.
Will we be doing it again tomorrow?
Tomorrow we'll catch up. Okay. So
Doctor Sahib,
Thank you, Dr. Rajan.
hello, Dr. Sahib. Actually, today I joined a little bit late after near soldier exercise, so I skipped a couple of them. So is it okay, right, if I can join because in between of that, like that?
as long as you feel comfortable and there is no negative reaction, that is fine. So let's keep all the further questions for tomorrow. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Namaste ji.
Thank you, Dr. Rajan.
Thank you, Dr. Rajan. Thank you.
Dr. Rajan.
Thank you, Dr. Rajan.
Bye.
Thank you.